World Championship terms, because if Schumacher can stay ahead of Hill and win the British Grand Prix, he will increase his World Championship lead of 11 points by 4 points. If Damon Hill could get past Michael Schumacher and win, it would decrease the gap from 11 points to 7 points. Oh, what's happened? Damon's lost it, has he? Stops! Off! They're both off! Who's that? Is that a Tyrrell or is it? It's Schumacher. They're both off. They're both out. Now you suddenly saw Damon Hill's steering wheel whirl about in his hands. Now whether they collided or not, I do not know. But whatever. Well, hang on. We're going to show you what happened. Schumacher waves his hand in disgust. Now this is it. Here they are. Schumacher on the left. Damon Hill on the right. Damon attacks, goes through on the inside. Contact. Now there's going to be a big argument about that. Damon Hill will say, I was close enough to get through on the inside. Schumacher will say, in no way were you. But the result is, of course, that Johnny Herbert is leading the British Grand Prix.
Well, I think looking at that, Damon Hill was really far too far away. Let's have another look now. This is through the 150 miles an hour bridge corner. Look, he's a long way away from Michael Schumacher. I don't know quite what was going through his mind there, but certainly Schumacher braked relatively early, but Schumacher turns in. Damon really has committed himself in a big way to come up the inside there, and unless Schumacher had some kind of a problem that we don't know about that caused him to brake very early, and he was certainly braking a little bit early. I don't think his handling of his car was that good, but that was, to my mind, far too much of an opportunist manoeuvre, I'm afraid, for Damon Hill there. There were still 14 laps to go of the British Grand Prix, and if there was a time for that kind of do-or-die manoeuvre, it was going to be a lot later on in the race than that. And I really find it, I think probably Damon saw Michael slow and thought he had half a chance and committed himself. Let's have another look there. He comes up the inside, but he's going too quickly. He just cannot stop. He's committing himself too early. That's the way it looked to me.
Well, what a pity. But for Michael Schumacher and Damon Hill, as Damon dejectedly walks in, and do I detect from his body language that maybe he felt he was being a bit precipitate, or maybe reading something into his stance? Well, he's fed up. You see he pulls the tube away from his helmet. Just as in 1993 he saw the British Grand Prix slip from his grasp, so it has in 1995.